So I said I was going to explain some things in Islam and about Hinduism that I think have been really valuable, are generally, and for people especially, very valuable tools. So let's start with Islam. One of the best advices in Islam is especially the encouragement to be generous. I think that a lot of people don't realize how beneficial it is to be generous. Being generous does so much good for you, for the self. It is, of course, to the benefit of the other is, of course, the whole point and the whole focus. But while you're doing that, it is actually benefiting you yourself just as much, because it builds this kind of ripple of positivity and hope and good energy. When things are being done for when things are being done for good, when things are good and purely done, you kind of feel that a lot more in your life. It ripples out to your environment, to your surroundings. And that shouldn't, of course, be the main reason for why you would be generous, because it has to be in a way where you're not expecting something in return, where you're not doing it for the selfish purposes. But there are so many benefits to being generous emotionally and intellectually, and the way you see things, it affects the way you see things, it affects the way you see people, especially, and it affects the expectations you get to set on reality. Because when you are generous, you start to also expect the world and life itself to be generous subconsciously. Like, you don't have to actively be praying for others to be generous, it becomes a part of your belief system that you're expecting generosity. And I think that when you do that, you are very hopeful, you are very positive, and you're enforcing a very positive behavior, as well as expecting this positive behavior. So, but when you're enforcing it, you're more likely to also experience it. So I hope that people out there start to practice more generosity. And to you that are very generous, bless you. So that was it about one thing I think is very powerful and useful from Islam. Peace.